a couple of Disney Plus announcements this week. We got some release dates. We got a release date for the Bad Batch, which is actually going to be on May the 4th. So looking forward to that.
Yep.
We also got a release date for the Loki series, which is coming to Disney Plus on June 11th. And Spider-Man 3 got a title reveal,
They
which
got
is
about
going
10
to...
titles this week, but they
It's
got
true.
an official one.
I'm looking forward to diving into all those alternate titles. But officially it's called No Way Home,
Yes.
which is a cool title. And so our weekly poll this week was directly tied into this news. And which of these are you most excited for? The Bad Batch, Loki, Spider-Man, No Way Home. Before we reveal the results, Adam, what are you looking forward to the most?
Spidey 3.
I'm
Without a
with you
doubt,
on Spider-Man
Spidey
3.
3. Yep.
I mean, I'm excited for all of them, but
Yeah.
Spider-Man has a special place in my heart. And
Aw.
yeah, yeah, I love him. Um,
No,
so
I love the Tom Holland series. It's easily my favorite iteration of Spider-Man so far.
yeah,
And
yeah,
can't wait for Spidey 3. So,
yeah, I'm with you. Um, so our results are for the Bad Batch. The Bad Batch took this one actually, 43.3% of the votes. So the Bad Batch got a lot of love here.
did.
Um, and then we had Loki at 23.3%, and that one was in third. And then Spider-Man No Way Home, 33.3%.
Yeah, Spidey
Um,
and Bad Batch were kind of neck and neck there for a while.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
um, not a lot of love for Loki.
No, but I think, there were a lot of comments on this one that were basically like, I'm excited for all of them,
All of
but
them,
if
yeah.
you're making me pick, then, um, but yeah,
Yeah,
this is all
we're making
good
you
stuff.
pick.
Yeah.
Forcing you to pick.
That's right. So do you have any further thoughts about this news that we got?
No, it's just that Tom Holland is a little twerp because he caught me with. I thought he was being serious.
With which
Phone
with Phone
home,
Home? Phone
yeah, and
Home, yeah, I
then
was like,
Zendaya
I
put out
can't do
the
Phone Home.
she put out Home Wrecker or something like that, and I was like,
Home Wrecker, yeah.
you got me.
Um, yeah, I was if you kind of pause the video, um that had that kind of title reveal, you can
Hmm.
see a lot of the different ideas on the whiteboard,
Yeah,
like
right. There's actually
homesick.
some interesting
um
stuff on that whiteboard though. That's not just little funny Easter eggs. I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I think it might be pointing to a certain character in that movie.
okay.
So
Okay. One of my favorite options was stay at home. And then they crossed that out and put stop because I think all of us have stayed at home enough this year. Um, we we had Home Alone, and there are of course some copyright issues with that one. Um, Phone Home,
right,
of course, ET. So yeah, a lot of fun. If you pause that title reveal video and check out the whiteboard, the alternate ideas are pretty funny.
agreed.
I do want to mention one other thing we got in the news this week that I
Yeah,
didn't
this is
mention.
interesting.
Um, and we're talking about Superman.
Yes,
A Superman reboot is in the works at
yes.
Warner Brothers, with DC, and DC with author. I'm gonna need some help on this one.
You're on your
Uh,
own.
Ta-Nehisi Coates is writing the script, and J.J. Abrams is producing via
Yeah,
Bad Robot
right.
production company. Um, I don't know about you, Adam, but I was not asking for this or Superman reboot.
Here's how I feel about Superman reboot. That word reboot just gets tossed around
It
everywhere,
does.
and I
Yeah.
don't know how much I believe that it's an actual reboot. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think it could be a continuation of that story with a new character as Superman, not Clark Kent. And I don't know if you were going to go into this or not, but there is some rumors that the next Superman would be played by a black actor.
Okay.
So I don't know. First of all, I'm tired of rebooting franchises.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Second of all, I think whenever a story like this breaks, that someone that we're starting, we may be starting Spider-Man over or something like that. Reboot is the first word that comes out. This is going to be
Yeah.
a reboot of Spider-Man or Superman. It might not be. It might just be a
Hmm.
continuation of the same story, or I think DC's kind of going with that multiverse aspect also. This could be a new look at a multiverse version of Superman. It might not. I don't think it's going to be a Clark Kent reboot story.
Right. Yeah. I think for me, where I'm leaning on this is obviously it seems that Warner Brothers and Zack Snyder have severed ties, and that Zack Snyder had a certain vision for his DC characters, for Superman and
Mm-hmm.
everything, who
Right.
I think Superman is played brilliantly by Henry Cavill, and I
Oh,
would
for
love to
sure,
see
for
him.
sure.
I would
Yeah.
love to see him continue in that role. If he might not in this iteration, um, but yeah, I think with the Snyder cut that we talked about last week, I think that's going to kind of complete Zack Snyder's vision,
I think so. Yeah.
with these
Yeah.
characters, and it looks like at least with Superman, they might be going in a different direction.
Yeah, it seems that way. And like I said, I'm
Hmm.
okay. Just don't reboot the Clark Kent story.
Right,
I want something new,
right.
at this point. So,
Yeah, I'm with you. So one other thing I wanted to mention, before we move into our main segment for today, Adam, is that Game Changers, Mighty Ducks Game Changers,
okay, right. Yep.
Disney Plus series coming out. I think March 26th. I want to say.
Okay.
They released a trailer for this series, and I am a huge Mighty Ducks fan. And literally, this trailer gave me all the feels, all the nostalgia. And one thing I think that looks really interesting about this show is it's almost like the Mighty Ducks has become like the villain, almost like they've become the Hawks from the first movie, or the Iceland from
They've
D2.
lived long
Um,
enough.
they've lived long enough that now they're kind of the big bad here, and we're getting
Right.
this
Right.
new breed of, um, what do I want to call them, misfits, and ultimately they're going to have Gordon Bombay come back, Emilio Estevez coach
Okay.
them, it looks like. And man, it was just great to see him back, and it was just it looks funny, it just looks like it's really going to be a great series for
Nice.
Mighty Duck fans out there. So that's just one more thing I wanted to add here.
I think I'm gonna have to watch
um,
those movies before that series hits.
Yeah, they're
Which is
also
late
on
March,
Disney
right?
Plus. Late March, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So are you ready to take a deep dive into Age of Ultron and kind of look at also like how it's related to WandaVision?
Yeah, let's pull this.